Good morning, everyone. I'm Mhorgrimm, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Starfield. Just hanging out in the captain's cabin here with Andrasia, it looks like. Oh yeah, I was in neon because I can hear the lightning hitting. I've got myself a good coffee. Done my morning tasks.
What's cooking?
And I feel like doing something interesting. Not sorting out my outposts. Yeah, we'll sort out some of that in a bit. And I'm just realizing I forgot to sell my contraband yet again. Let's head off to Aquila and sell more stuff. Also, I'm trying to find some higher end resources, shall we say, for the continuation of New Caslo reorganization.
Approaching ship, you've entered Freestar Collective space. Maintain your current course while we scan for contraband. You're good to go. Have a nice time in Aquila City.
Will do. Where's Aquila City? Has Aquila City disappeared too? Well, that puts a little downer on things. Wonder what mod broke that. I'm wondering if it was that mod that reset the vanilla landings.
Security here is so visible. I suppose it makes people more comfortable. Most people, anyway.
Because it looks like all the districts with the spaceport were visible.
I am thankful these rides are quick. I do not like being in small, enclosed spaces with people I do not know.
Anything?
Excuse me. So yeah, I think it was. I think I may have borked the game with that
I can help you
mod,
with?
'cause here I sit, and you can see there's no spaceport. Here, like if I do this, see? So we have the lodge, the residential, the commercial. And I think that's what happened with Neon too, wasn't it?
You will be scanned as you enter the city.
I may have to re-enable that mod to try and fix everything again. Though maybe things aren't so much an issue. Oh.
There is a bit more in the back if you're not seeing. If it belongs on your ship, then I'm Oh, please, take a look.
I'll have to read on the Nexus later.
Thanks for shopping at Jemison Mercantile.
Selling art is a bit of an art itself.
Oof. I'm trying to think of, yeah, because if that mod reset the
Happy to
landing
make a deal.
zones.
You need stuff, I need credit. You ask me, the real new... Take your time. I got all day.
And you have all day, but you don't really sell much here, do you, buddy?
Watch your back out there.
So yeah, if it reset the vanilla landing sites, and then I removed it,
Ranger,
it would
got a call
remove.
someone's power kept going out.
The Trade Authority has access to goods and services. Be my guest.
It would remove the landing sites or the vanilla ones. So like your neon spaceport, your that means it's removed probably. Hold on. There's one way
The
to
Trade
check for sure.
Authority appreciates your visit.
Map. Do this. Do this. Yeah, see? It's cleared out. Any planet's got a single... Oh, that's a pain in the ass. Something to consider for the future.
It's cliche,
Okay.
but it's true. Be my guest.
Nope, they don't have anything I want that way.
Pleasure dealing with you.
Everyone's welcome, so long as you keep your hands to yourself.
Always nice
Understand?
to see a fresh face around here.
No shortage of hunger.
You
Sure
stop
thing.
in whenever.
Well, since I'm in, I'll get myself a bunch of cokes. Ooh. Fried pickles. Yep.
You'd like.
You have a good spot to sit. Ah, there we go. Don't bother clearing the table for me. I suppose. Shouldn't be wandering around in my Varun. What did I get? I got some fried pickle and a Coke. Instead of wearing the thermal outfit. Some Varun streetwear to wear. Actually, just please wait. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try and fix that mod thing. So I'm just going to pause the recording for a second so you don't have to deal with it all. And I'll try and fix it so that we can go about our missions. Hello and welcome back. Okay, a lot of work to try and do something with it. We've got our vanilla landing sites back, but that means, of course, that we're going to get the issues with Outpost. So, yeah. Once I get rid of the outposts, or once I get rid of the farm, there's only going to be one outpost, so, yeah. I don't know what to do about the names, but I need to be able to land places. Okay. Joy. Now, I suppose this is an opportune time since I was playing around with the mod. I tried, like, you know, the install, uninstall, install, create a new save, uninstall it, etc., to see if it did things. But it reminded me that, you know, there was 2 new mods I installed before this session that I should go over right now. Yeah, the list grows. Let's see, here we go. This one, the Paradiso cabin is an outpost structure. So that means I can build one of those Paradiso cabins and it's done, which will be good for like my crew or whatever like that. And I added the Cyber Ops outfit just to give more clothing options for like
Nice hat.
thanks. To give more clothing options. Just because, you know, everyone has a baseball hat, and the Varun mask, it's like, eh. Now to get the new clothing options, I go here, which I'll do, and then I will visit... Actually, no, let's visit Sarah first. I'm guessing she wants to talk.
Hi, how you doing?
Okay, you can see the vanilla thing is redoing everything right now.
Sometimes amuses me to think about what goes on here, right under the United Colonies' collective nose.
Yeah, let's talk,
Whatever
Sarah.
you need, you got it.
Nope.
I want to say thank you for everything you did in Dasra.
Okay.
As members of Constellation, it's our job to explore distant worlds, but it's sometimes unclear what responsibilities we hold beyond that. You saw a city in need, and made the difficult decision to intercede rather than observe. For that, you should be commended.
I wasn't attempting to be a saver.
That may be, but when called into service, you did what was necessary. That's something to be admired. In any case, I'm thankful the Council held you in such high regard. For the representatives to entrust you with so much responsibility, from choosing a leader to stopping the Serpent's Crusade is, well, unprecedented.
You flatter me.
But when called into service, you did what was necessary. That's something to be admired. I would like to pick your brain, however, regarding your choice of speaker. Call it intellectual curiosity.
Okay.
Tell me, what influenced your decision to advocate for House Dilkef?
Well, what's your opinion of House Dilkef?
They're bureaucratic, measured, and exacting. Whereas Constellation is a much different organization, outside of maybe, say, Walter. In the short term, I worry they'll struggle to move things along. In the long term, rules and regulations may serve them well.
Of all the representatives, Hasmax seemed the most... Oh, they seemed the most level-headed of the houses.
If nothing else, I can't imagine them making rash decisions. Regardless, you did your best to navigate rough seas, both practically and politically. And with the immediate threat taken care of, one hopes that Dasra will look forward to a brighter future.
Threat may be gone, but only time will tell if they recover from this.
I have faith they will. If nothing else, they've proven to be extremely resilient. In any case, I would call this mission a resounding success. I feel we have a better understanding of House Varun's culture and politics, and the galaxy is just a tiny bit less hostile as a result. When you have a moment, I'd like to speak to you.
Now what?
We've always considered
We just
ourselves
talked.
explorers, but this really is uncharted territory, isn't it?
Like, where are you going? No, we talked. Now what?
Now that we have a moment, I wanted to ask how you're feeling.
Oh.
After your experience at the temple, you've given everyone at the lodge quite a scare.
I don't feel any different.
I find that to be rather surprising. According to what I've heard, your body absorbed an almost unquantifiable amount of energy of a type we can't even begin to understand. We're dealing with something unknown to modern science. Who knows how this encounter has affected your body or your mind?
Appreciate concern, but I feel perfectly
Well,
fine.
Good. I'm pleased to hear that. That temple proves we're dealing with entities of unknown origin. The problem is that we can't even begin to guess what their intention was towards us and where they've gone.
Mm, I believe them to be entities from beyond normal space and time.
That's quite a hypothesis. It would explain a lot, but no, I can't be susceptible to flights of fancy. Not right now. It's just that... Oh, I'm afraid that we're flying almost completely blind here. All we know for certain at this point is that whoever created the artifacts are the same beings that built the temple. Anything else is just guesswork. I might as well put on a blindfold and toss darts at theories written on the wall.
You sound... Constellation's never heard of these temples before?
As far as Constellation's concerned, you're the first human we're aware of that's ever encountered one of these places. Now, whether you consider that lucky or not, that's another matter entirely.
Okay, I thought this would have been exciting for you.
Oh, believe me, this is positively exhilarating. Think about the significance of this research. The questions it raises alone are mind-boggling. Who was this wondrous structure built to accommodate? How long ago did these entities inhabit our universe? Are they still out there, somewhere?
Sounds like this is one of the reasons for Constellation's existence.
Yes, exactly. Now you understand why it's imperative that we solve this puzzle. It's funny. I used to think the artifacts were the end-all be-all of scientific discovery, the pinnacle mystery of our time. Never in my wildest dreams did I imagine it would lead to something of this magnitude. I just hope that you'll come through this, whatever it is, unharmed.
And here I thought I was subject to your wildest dreams.
Yeah, yes, of course you are. I was speaking of the power you've acquired. This is all scientifically speaking, of course. Look, I've already taken up too much of your time. All I can do is promise that I'm not going to make you deal with this mystery alone. Whatever might be happening, I'll be right here to help you every step of the way.
Okay. Okay, now we do some clothes shopping and selling off of some of our guns. I suppose that now that we've fixed Dazra, we should deal with the Terramorph threat here.
Ask in the security office.
Please let me know if I may assist you. You won't find a larger array of options in all the settled systems, I guarantee you.
You'll
find that I have most everything on offer.
See, now there's 54 items. Ah, there we go. See? There we go. Nope. Nope. Backpack. Doesn't work too well, I think. With my current gear. I've already got gloves, so that's... Okay, goggles, maybe. Headphones, maybe. Hmm.
Your patronage
Just so we can see what it looks like.
is appreciated. I'm
There.
sure I have something for you. You'll find that I have most
Just
everything
come out of the
on
change
offer.
room. Built. Gloves. Okay. Like jacket 1. I think the jacket 1's useful. And goggle 3s. I don't
I'll
want
see you
anything
again.
too game breaking, but I want more fashion. So like if I put that on, yeah, I think that's a bit more fitting.
I'm sure. We all have. Don't be scared off. I have some practical options as well. If you'll find that I have most everything on offer.
Okay, now let's look at the backpacks. Kind of integrates okay. Backpack 2 seems to be good. Belt actually does kind of work a bit.
I'm glad you came in.
And let's see. So if I go with Belt. Yeah, see, it looks like it's just like a back connector to it. Yeah, I think this is definitely looks a little RP wise. I like this. Okay. Oh yeah, CJ. Do you have hops and drinks and stuff for my crew?
Life in New Atlantis moves pretty fast. I'll do my best to keep up. CJ's is always open. No matter, I've got all your basics right here.
I'll work on the bandages myself. Okay. Yes. Yes. Oh yeah, connect stuff. Yes. Drink pack. Beers for the crew. Orange juice for the crew. Water. Wine for the crew. Sparkling water for the crew. Coffees for the crew. Teas for the crew as well. That's good. See, I look after my guy.
Be seeing you.
Yeah.
All right. Hello.
You know, just by walking through that door, you've shown you make good decisions.
Yeah, this is an okay outfit. I like it. Like a lower mouth mask would be cool, but if only if it came on some planet.
There's nothing.
We're good.
I'm sure we can find something that suits you.
We're good. $12,000. Spaceport. They keep forgetting to scan. See, now the spaceport appears again.
People joke. I see you wearing that neuro amp. Don't find any of that mind giving.
but now the scanner makes sense RP-wise. I've got this... Got my goggles on, I've got... Makes me wonder if any of his other mods are good.
Seems to be where we left it.
Do you need something, Captain?
Nope, I good. Now, let's just see what they do with this. I want to make sure nothing breaks. Okay, that's good. And... Let's see, thermal. Let's give it a lead lining. Some hazard protection. The suit, I mean. Ourselves better at persuasion wearing it. There's no point in wasting stuff on that just yet. Let's give it a... Is there a 5%? Yeah. Not the weapon crafting thing. Yep. Inner cooling system. Actually, I bought a few things. I need to get a better weapons. We can always use more 7.7. So let's go. Let's head to Mars. Actually, before we head to Mars, go to our Earth Memorial Outpost. I was going to set up this memorial.
Hello, Captain.
Hello. Let's make sure it's appropriately done.
Captain John. Hello.
Vasco. So we'll get rid of you. Come on. Actually, no. Cancel. Wouldn't it be just better to get the airlock done properly first?
A planned change? Or did you just decide in the moment?
Now we've established that. What can I do here as a decorative thing? Okay. Okay. So you can sit and contemplate. Okay. Couches, decorations. What is this a thing of, actually? We went to another moon. Trident. Okay. Oh yeah, this would be nice. I like this idea, actually. Paintings of what Earth used to look like. Green. Snowy mountains. Swamps. I should put something else on this wall. Not any of the aliens. Doesn't go stylistically color-wise. This, though, I like.
Smart decisions when building are crucial.
Okay. Some old historic things. Diagnostic machine for when you're leaving. Do these all look Earth? Coral. Yeah, it's definitely a good one. Fossils. You're right, it's not really. I've already got one of these, right? Yeah. Okay. And I've got you there. Yes. Coral, because that's showing old life. Sort of cacti thing. Okay. Oh, an Earth globe. I need... like tasteful tables. Okay, yeah, this is a good one. Like an astrolabe and orrery. Tables in the middle. Okay. Now I can put some decorative things on those. The Beagle. Calypso. ship showing we're leaving. Oh, that's not good. Fish. Says what life was like. One more thing that I can put on a... There, I'll pretend that's a thing explaining what we're looking at. You know, like when you go to a museum and you got the info items. I wish there was another one that I could put on the backpack I could do. Wait, old computer. You know what? Here. And then I need a desk monitor here to explain the old globe.
Ah, look at that. Well built.
No, I don't want one that can roll. What is the orrery? Okay. nothing I can think of to put on those. There, in the middle of the artwork, to explain what things are. There's nothing else I can put on that wall, right? That's not bizarre alien. Centered? So we've built, I think, a good, memorial. And you land here, you do your walk. We've almost explored all of Earth. Oops. Why not complete it? Well, that answers that question for me. What happens if I flip the vehicle?
Say something if you see things worth investigating.
I did use a fair bit of copper. Do some mining in here. But I don't think I can do it at the site. The memorial site, I don't think has the ability to mine it. There we go. No, I think I wanted to just be, you come here to visit and see what was. So I can only go as... Yeah, there's certain parts that are blocked off. Yeah, I think that's a good memorial. He calls it like the memorial to a forgotten Earth or something like that, or... I know it'll always display as Outpost. But I want to name it. We'll call it the Old Earth Memorial Station? We'll just call it the Old Earth Memorial. Yeah, it always just displays Outpost, but I think the name's important. It's the time of day. Uh-oh. My crew is eating everything. They'll be upset with me.
Assuming all systems are nominal, we are ready to depart.
Alien kebabs. Alien sandwiches. Oh, not the scramble. No, not the jerky either. Tea and coffee combined. No. Distilled water, though, on the other hand, is a good idea. For me. As many cappuccinos as I can make. Okay. And since I'm here, alright, now, consumables. Have all the alien kebabs and sandwiches and many cokes. No, you don't get your hands on those. Here's your drink packs. Some liquor. Some sparkling water. A whole bunch of regular coffees and teas. Look, guys, I made food for everyone. Come on down. Hello.
It's always good to see a friend.
Yep. You guys go for food. Okay. We visited the Old Earth Memorial. I think it's important that in the future you have the landing bay to land at, because you don't want to be messing up and causing more damage to an already damaged planet. Let's land. Yeah, weather out there does not look great. Still debating the
Needed some caviar today.
Alright, let's see how bad it is out there.
Hi. Please disregard. I attempted an informal greeting, but I am dissatisfied with the results.
There was... There we go. That's what I wanted. Actually, okay, so that's when I need to, okay. I just want to, like, you know, for role-playing reasons, I would have my thermal protective gear on. I would have my full outfit to help with environmental hazards. missing water and floral. Okay. Park. Even exploring the spaceship, I would keep my outfit on. Now, if I just turn off the helmet, does that turn off the rest of the suit?
Charming. I suppose we should eradicate the infestation.
Superior. I do know what the heat leeches actually are.
Final log for Jobber, logistics ship A2. Job number 146789. Beginning descent into Mars airspace towards Sidonia. And... what the...
What's wrong?
I'm losing systems. Something's cutting power. Nav's offline. Comms are dead.
That's not good.
Computers on the fritz. I'm going to try for an emergency landing. Shit! All two just vented. Life support is failing rapidly. Alert Galvin. Get your suits on and strap in. We're in for a rough landing.
What about...
Don't worry about me. Hurry! Go! I'll be right behind you as soon as I set the ship to land.
Food for the crew. Oh, I can sell it. Want to mess with me? Okay. Job done.
I appreciate you taking the wheel.
Well, we fix things for Friendo. We'll head back to Mars. Okay, that's what's bugging me. So apparently there's no iron here that I can mine? This is Mars. That's the whole point of it. That's what they're mining down inside the... the abandoned mines. Let's remember where we parked.
You should inspect your ship.
I picked up an advanced space trucker suit. There you go. Ooh. Weapons. 2,400.
For heat leeches. Every couple landings, they'll cause plenty of havoc if left unchecked.
I'm still debating whether the bridge that I had up there was nicer. It wouldn't fit though. I should just be happy. Wish the Deimos one or the Stroud Eklund one fit better.
Hey, what can I do for you?
Excuse
How
me.
about it?
Oh, I should top up my coffee. That's what I need. Like, does that have a better look inside? I don't know. It just seems too clean. One. Color 2 and 3. Like honestly, if the cockpit doesn't work, I can just go I can replace it again because the cockpit's right here still. The old cockpit, I mean. I just wanted to like
I suspect the soul system would be abandoned otherwise.
like the Viking one that they have by Stroud Auckland. I like the interior of those cockpits.
Careful near the railings on the upper levels. Long way down. Make sure to get yourself help before it becomes a problem.
I have my full outfit.
Do you imagine anyone actually enjoys living here? I simply cannot.
Hey, Manuki.
How's it going? Can I help you?
Looking to make a trade.
That's what we do here.
Okay. There you go. 1945.
See you around.
Watch out for the robots. They're surprising.
Hey, friendo.
No rush, but, well, actually, the quicker you find my cargo ship, the better.
Sorry, man. The ship crashed, full of heat leeches. Cargo's okay.
Oh, no. I hope they did not get into my cargo and ruin anything. As for the crew, I assume dead, yes? That is too bad. Too bad. But you found the ship and its cargo, and that is good at least. I will send someone to retrieve it now that you made it safe. Thank you. Maybe I will have more jobs for you. If you want. You looking for deals on off-world goods? Your new friend Dennis will hook you up.
Do you have any more work?
Plenty. I've always got work to do. Oh, wait. You mean more work from me for you? As a matter of fact, I do. You know how I have that shh business on the side? Well, I could use some help acquiring more goods to sell. How would you feel about obtaining them for me?
Sure.
Excellent, friendo. I have a buddy who gives me information on where to find renegades throughout the stars, and I will give this information to you. You will go there and get the items I need from them. One thing, though, I don't want to hear details on how you get them, but you will likely need to use force, so be careful. And try not to damage the merchandise.
Okay.
I hope what I'm asking for is not to take a look.
What do you have resource-wise there, friendo? Okay. What do you have weapon-wise? Nothing. What do you have spacesuit-wise? Nothing. Consumables. Oh. Some bread. Oh, I don't like the torture-eat. $7,000. Close enough.
Hey, get you on the flip side.
It is widely speculated that the Trade Authority is involved in a wide variety of smuggling and the latest investigation hinged upon the depositions of 3 key eyewitnesses.
I wonder what's up with all the
But
drawings.
all 3 have recanted their testimony, leaving the investigation.
They're pretty cute.
D1.
Staying safe?
My shop may not look special. Okay, let me just pull up my stock and, there it is. Take a look.
Nope. You had purple. Resources. You can be a good resource. Books. Spacesuits. Okay. 3,000. Close enough. You run this place all by yourself?
Yep, that's me on the sign. Jane. I operate one of the few independent, non-franchised businesses in Sidonia. I've scrimped and saved for years to build up my little shop. Literally, when I started, it was barely a kiosk, and I was selling loose machine parts, scrap metal, bottled water, whatever I could get my hands on. And my hope one day is to keep expanding to other planets. I've already got a small logistics subsidiary in the works for shipping cargo.
Why'd you choose to open a shop here on Mars of all places?
Lack of options, I suppose. I was born on Mars. I never knew my mum. She left when I was little. My dad took good care of me, but he died when I was 14, so I had to fend for myself. Those years were the hardest. The shop began as a way to survive, and it's been successful, so I've stayed with it.
Okay, so how are things going?
Well, you got the ship back, and I think I'm just gonna lay low for a bit, just in case. Oh, to be honest, I'm a little spooked by the ordeal. I don't have to start over from scratch, and that's great, so thank you, again. As soon as we're ready, Eric will be back to making runs, and hopefully he'll have learned a thing or two. Maybe I'll even upgrade the berry mule with more defenses. Might not be a bad idea, you know? Just in case.
Okay.
Good luck out there.
Well, thank
I
you.
have a pen pal in New Atlantis. We've never met before. She's still one of my best friends. 20 years ago, I moved to Sidonia on a whim. Never thought I'd stay for as long as I have.
Good for
See
you.
ya.
Let's go track down Dr. Walker?
Almost breakdown.
The red eyes are some badge of honor, I take it? They would be difficult to conceal.
Wasn't clear enough last time, huh? Vets only.
I thought I had the... Oh, I've got to go to the freaking Trade Authority first. Fine.
today's final subterranean particle detonation.
The miners have a secret about something they call the I overheard one of them talking about it at the bar. Layla, I think it was.
In 5, 4, 3, 2.
You.
Invoices can be collected from the... Oh. Not here for a delivery, are you?
Yeah, you're not corrupt. Captain John Mhorgrimm, Vanguard. I need Percival Walker's help investigating a troubling discovery.
Well, I do wish I could help you, Captain, but Dr. Walker has been missing for some time.
A shame, too. We had such high hopes for Percival. I brought him on myself to do medical and biological consulting around the city. Not the sort of work the Trade Authority traditionally does. But we thought it had the potential to become a whole new type of revenue stream for our branch. I invested no small amount of personal capital into the endeavor. But then he decided to run off after a discipline issue. I presume the miners have him hidden somewhere. Plenty of cracks on this old rock. But at this point, it's probably for the best.
Okay. You don't sound particularly interested in finding him.
That's correct. We're no longer interested in Dr. Walker's services. He did leave his post, however, with a sizable debt to his name. If you were to find him and get him to pay, the Trade Authority would be most grateful for it.
Just this one time? I am all too aware that once one starts doing favors for the Trade Authority, it can be difficult to stop.
How much does he owe?
Why? Feeling charitable? I don't recall the exact figure off the top of my head, but with the interest it's accrued, I believe it's something substantial. So if you were able to find him and convince him to clear his accounts, you would have our honest gratitude.
Okay. Do I? I'll see what I can do. Just tell me where he's last seen.
It is your choice, but be careful. Do not let him talk you into more.
Wonderful. I suggest paying a visit to the Sixth Circle, what I suppose is technically a bar on the lowest level of the city. If anyone knows where Percival is, the miscreants there would. But I would urge caution. They're not a group known for their hospitality.
Final particle detonation concluded. It is now safe to resume normal activity for the remainder of the day. Detonations to resume tomorrow morning.
That's nice.
I talked to my... Sure.
Broken Spear's upstairs. Go drown yourself there. This bar's for devil's vets and their kin.
And what if I like around drinking around morons? Can I drink here?
Hell you just say to me? I gotta...
Andy, sit down. You. Don't appreciate some stray wandering into my bar, harassing my patrons. Even the ones I should have cut off 2 drinks ago. Now spit out what you want, or march.
Devils? What are you talking about?
The hell are you from? The Red Devils? Best fighters since the Spartans. This is our bar, so folks like you can go drink at the Spear.
Easy now, I'm Vanguard. Heard you might know where Percival Walker is.
Doc Walker? Well, you're barking up the wrong...
Hey, enough. And you, why don't you come over here, Captain? Stray topsider wanders into my bar asking after a man like Percival Walker. Raises questions. What do you want with him?
I know you're hiding Walker. I'll do with his debt if you put us in contact.
Quite the bold claim to make. But if you are actually willing to help Percival, well, I might be inclined to return the favor. A friend to one devil is a friend to us all.
I'll see if I can get rid of his debt.
That's good to hear. Now, you want my opinion? Most straightforward way to take care of this debt would be to just saunter up to the authority and pay him direct, if you've got credits to throw away. Of course, rumor is the Trade Authority keeps all their records and collections files on a central server inside their storeroom. If someone was to break in there and adjust Percival's debt to something a little more reasonable, say a few hundred credits, I'd be happy to cover the costs.
Crossing the Trade Authority could be perilous. There are real stakes here.
And, one friend of Percival's to another. Sidonia's full of old utility tunnels and crawl spaces. Wouldn't be surprised if there was one that led out right into the Authority's storeroom. Say, with an entrance behind the bar at the Broken Spear. Ooh, and you might need these. Now, what say you get out there and help Dr. Walker?
Hey, you. Percival's eerie friend. Come here. Heard you talking with Lou. So you're going to help Dr. Walker?
Yes. If you know anything about him, better start talking
Whoa,
fast.
not necessary. I want to help you help Walker. Here, we got off on the wrong foot. Have a drink. Now look, I know how you can help Walker without having to resort to any B&E. Aqueous hematite. Mars is full of it. People think it's just garbage, but Percival and I, we've been working on some projects in the deep mines. At least when he wasn't slaving away at his Trade Authority contract. But we stumbled on a way to make it useful and profitable. You give our research over to Octai at the Trade Authority, it should more than cover Percival's debt. That guy's always looking for an angle.
Okay. I presume there's a reason you haven't handed it over already?
Well, yeah. We were never able to finish the research. Spacers moved in and ran us out. Started setting up shop.
Oh, I know what comes next.
But if you can clear them out, I can walk you through how to finish the research. Then you can give it over to the Trade Authority. They'll get folks working in the deep mines again. Jobs come back, I become a modern-day folk hero. Then I don't have to sleep on an inflated spacesuit anymore.
A lot of work to avoid biting a pillow, but sure, I'll help.
Great, great. So access to the deep mines can be found outside the city. It's not far. Shouldn't even need to hop back in your ship. We'd set up right near the main drill. Taking out the spacer leader should get the message across to the rest of them to buzz off. Once you've managed that, phone up here on the comms panel, and I can walk you through finishing the research. The comms panel should be right near the employee lift. Just give me a call once you've cleaned up down there.
Let me just pause for a moment here, or I'll just leave it here. I just gotta take a personal break. And back. Coffee. Alright, let's go sort out the friends at the abandoned mines.
The Lux condos aren't anything special, but plenty of people can
Well, since I'm going by the ship, I suppose I could get the cockpit a look-see. I still don't understand why they, remember, like, there's a Stroud Eklund was having trouble fitting in there, or was it the Deimos?
Captain John, greetings.
Is it because of this cargo thing that it wasn't properly fitting? I can't remember. I can always put something else in there. You know, cargo
Now that we are
isn't...
here, what will be our next course?
Actually, is it? Well, yeah, we can easily get rid of that cargo. All the doors close whenever you change the ship. See, this looks more like a cockpit. No, there was just, I don't know. It didn't look spacey, science fiction-y cockpit to me.
Hello.
Let's go check out the abandoned mines.
Let's go!
Yeah, that jump didn't work too well. I'm just missing water. Oh, the driving. And we're here. Like, you didn't see me. on, punk. You have a freaking rocket launcher?
Always worth checking. Never know.
They had a seaweed bite. Good for them. Alright, let's clear it out. Potato. Yeah. Planetary habitation. What happens in the next rank? Snacks. Cheesesteak at root beer. Snack. All research complete. All lightweight. That's all credits. Can't remember. Was there anything up on top? No. Okay.
Remain alert. Best to assume we have not seen the last of these spacers. I think you may be trying to take a little too much on. Literally.
Nope, I'm good. Looking outside, looks like the crazies are back protesting. Well, they're marching down the street from the LRT station. 6 of them, it looks like. Yeah, they got some signs about... They think we're living in North Korea. Something. Entirely sure. Alright, enough of dwelling on the morons. Alright. Luckily for all of you, my noise cancelling, or the recording, there's a good enough noise cancelling, you don't have to hear their chanting and stuff. Guessing they got riled up by a recent election down south. They seem especially agitated lately. Some dowel. I'm a backup. Ammo. Another master one. Okay, no, I don't think that'll work. I do think this will work though. Cherry pop, cherry pop. Tell the 2 cities. Might as well just take the ammo. It's easy enough to sell at most stores. Yeah, I think I've gathered everything I can. I have to sell everything I have first before I start worrying about all this stuff. It's like, oh, I can carry that because that's worth X amount of money. rid of what you have first. Then worry.
Miners' quarters ahead, perhaps? Filled with more spacers, no doubt.
This is gonna be fun.
Good one. Ah, ears ringing. Take your best shot.
Okay, let's see. What about you?
I will have your head.
Oh, good shot. Clear.
Best not to leave anything useful behind.
I've already picked a few master ones. I don't really feel like picking more. Yeah, he has a grinder. Actually, you know what? I need the food for my crew at the very minimum. Definitely a double-double. Actually, I had one a nice double-double on Sunday. Been a long time since I had a double-double, actually, and it was like kind of cool to have it again. Nope. Empty cup. Oh. It's when I went to pick up my wife from her art schooling, art classing. Yeah, that one's 30,000. I'll keep that one. She went to go warm up at the nearby Tim Hortons, because, you know, -20 out. Both double doubles. Which I did appreciate. Because again, minus 20 out. For those not familiar with the lingo, I'm sure I brought it up before, but double double means 2 cream, 2 sugar. You know, 2 and 2. As opposed to what some madmen do, which is a 4x4, which is 4 sugar, 4 cream. I have a cousin that has 4x4s. Ugh. Should toss down a quick save. No rod. Maroon heretic writings. Maroon scripture.
I also wish to be prepared for any situation, but there are practical limits, no?
Yeah. I believe we've discussed this. And burns are now cured. That's good. Just gotta keep an eye on the clock. Got a,
Hard to believe anyone found this to be a profitable exercise.
phone interview
Certainly did not remain so.
in a bit. For
No way we can get through this. The caves in the back might be a suitable alternative.
oddly a government job. Seriously, no interested in it, but like I'll do it for fun. But the reason I have the interview is I have I guess you could say talent scout headhunting outfit that's been doing some job hunting stuff for me. And my rep suggested I do the interview. Just as practice, I guess. See what they're asking for in terms of experience levels and stuff. Get an idea on what pay rates are like. But yeah, I have no desire to do any work for our government. Provincial government. Federal government, maybe. Provincial government's just too interested in destroying things right now.
Come on, bring it!
Too ideological, shall we say.
I took one in the face!
Burn. Suppressing fire. He's got a rocket launcher. Nope.
Did they have anything of value? You cannot beat me.
Okay, that's good.
That hurt? Ah!
Suppressing fire.
The best you can do.
Ammo. Yeah, I'm one of those crazy people who believes that the public service should serve the public. And make proper use of public assets to serve all the public, not just, you know. It's good money. What's going, not just, you know, the current government of the day's interest, but everyone's. Okay, let's see. So no, not interested in helping them. Doing organizational changes that I just absolutely disagree with on a fundamental level. Like, do not dissolve the public healthcare system. Do not sell off public parks or provincial parks to private operators.
Not everything in the galaxy needs to come with us, you know.
Don't sell off provincial parks or nature reserves to the coal mining concerns that aren't even Canadian. But yeah, it's not like we'd need more coal mining right now. I'm one of those crazy people that actually understands environmental concerns. Along with my wife, her degree was actually in environmental science.
Hello? Oh, took care of the spacers, huh? Oh, good. Now to finish off the research, you're gonna need to collect a sample of hematite to run through the thresher. Grab a laser cutter and head back to the chamber where you came in. Once you've got a sample, thresher's the big machine in the next room. Passcode to start it is Ares 2330. Take care of all that, and we'll have Percival's name cleared in no time.
Right. But yeah, it's like my wife's degree is in environmental science, so she's not working in the field anymore, or at all, because it was just too depressing. Ooh, faster to deal with. Like the stuff that she worked on 25 years ago, like the impact modeling. Yeah, it's all come to pass. Actually, it's... She said the depressing part is their modeling was not as accurate. And we've actually passed some thresholds and stuff earlier than what was expected. You know, in terms of the mass wildfires, everything else. Cornered modified drumbeat. It's advanced. Increases as health. No. The less armor I have. Hell no.
Password accepted. Initiating analysis.
is it? Okay. Contact Cambridge or change Percival's debt amount.
All set? Good. You can take the elevator in that room back to the surface. There should be a key stashed in the thresh room if the spacers didn't make off with it. I'll be waiting at the surface.
Nope. We're gonna go back this way so that I can get back to my buggy. Yeah, my wife's specialty in environmental science was had to do with water quality, water changes, water tables, everything like that. Was it increased risks of pathogenic exposure or something like that? Yeah. Whereas one of my big papers I wrote back in the day was on the... Is this the way I go up? Was on some of the impacts of climate change on, I guess we'll call it classical or ancient or even pre-medieval, call them dark age societies that were dealing with climate change, deforestation, etc., etc. Other ones had to do with drone technology, actually. I wrote a paper, 30 years ago on using drone, on the possibility of building drones. What I called them was autonomous survey devices. Drone sounds a little cooler, actually. To do surveys, like archaeological, environmental surveys. Instead of hiring big airplanes to do the LiDAR or landscape surveys, being able to pop to an archaeological site, send a drone up. I always figured to be tethered, but...
The spoils of victory. Hopefully they amount to something.
But just sending it up from your site from like a Jeep or something like that. I had no idea how the technology would progress the way it has, in terms of how good it's gotten. But yeah, that was my thing. Actually, I had some grad students contact me to ask questions about the paper, to ask what inspired me, things like that. So, okay, cool. But yeah, I understand how things haven't worked out for some localities, some cities, some countries, some cultures as climate change hit them. And those are all just localized climate change. Or limited climate change. On a scale much smaller than what we're dealing with already. So yeah. Let me just look at the bookshelf here. Art. Oh yeah. Yeah, my wife was reading a book by David Wallace Wells on environmental stuff. It's called The Uninhabitable Earth. From the science point of view, it just depressed her. Like she hasn't been able to finish the book. She started reading it during COVID, like in 2021, I think. And she just hasn't been able to finish. It's just so utterly depressing to know what's happening. And that is a thing. It's like generally most scientists are very, very, very aware of what's going on. most of the general public is shocked when the basics are explained to them. They think that you're actually trying to shock them, and you're like, no, this is actually what's happening. I'm not trying to shock you, not trying to scare you. Just
It's not easy coordinating communications between the Star Yard and here.
was it like a... There was something in the bathroom.
Everything okay, Gilly? Okay. Hello. You seem a little
Not everyone is coming to me with their problems.
How's it?
Never really explored back here. Yeah, but I don't know. The gist is my wife and, well, some of the other experts believe we've moved past the well, most people move past the denial stage. Some politicians haven't. And we're now into the doomer stage where it's, well, climate change is happening, but it's already so bad there's nothing we can do about it, so don't do anything. Seems to be one of the goals now. Okay. So now Percival owes $1. We can pay that off.
Crime's at an all-time low around Sidonia.
The Lex condos aren't anything special, but plenty of people call them.
There we go.
Hey, welcome to the Sidonia. Cool. That's what we do here.
I forgot.
Yo, stay good out there.
Hey there.
Was there something else?
I want to pay off his debt.
Do you now? Very well. Let me take a look at his... that's not the number I remember. Headquarters must have felt sorry for the old man. Here, his current balance. I expect this won't be a great hardship for you.
I will now pay you the 1 credit.
Then I suppose that's that then. Dr. Walker's debt is officially no longer a problem. You have my thanks. Oh, and if you do find him, please let Percival know I'm eagerly looking forward to never working with him again.
Ever been to Aquila? Those security.
Not a lot of fun. Percival's going to be real glad to have that weight off his shoulders.
Yeah?
I took care of his debt.
Did you now? Fine work. My end of the bargain then, I suppose. He's holed up in the old Red Devil's HQ. Place was sealed up tight after the UC shuttered our unit, but we snuck him in the back entrance through the deep mines. Was also going to warn you about spacers down there. But it sounds like you might have already tossed those dregs.
I did.
Yeah, the passkey. And I'll let him know there's someone he owes one hell of a thank you on their way down.
Might be time I start working on some projects of my own.
So let's see. We'll head off to the old Red Devil HQ.
Can't wait to get shipped off.
And once we've got that done, I think that's where I'll end my session. Not quite 3 hours, but I'd like to, you know, prepare myself for this interview I gotta do.
All systems go.
Well, you know, mentally and physically, I gotta pretty myself up just in case it becomes a virtual. Sometimes they do virtual, sometimes they don't. It's weird. I honestly thought there'd be more Zoom or Teams interviews.
I think we can go higher.
Remote-wise, it's they don't seem as good with technology as your average gamer. Well, that makes a bit of sense, but no, they're just not comfortable with it. Of course, I'm not I'm one to talk. I'm not all that comfortable with some of the technology. If I was, I'd be able to figure out live streaming in a more substantial way. I was going to do, or force myself to do some live streaming for December through, like, the first week of December or something. That is if I'm not working on a contract or something at the time. Just so I can help with the, I guess, the Yogscast and their Jingle Jam. I really, 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 really do support what they do. And have for more than a decade now. Yeah, it's going to be, actually, this will be the 11th year? 10th year? I'm not going to be registered as a... Well, maybe I will register myself, but I got to do it. It's too sweet. It starts this Sunday. Just to raise some money for them. Give a donation for the causes they support. It's a really amazing work that they do. Not sure why I'm getting the radiation issues right here. Let's see what's in here. Yeah, so if I do a live broadcast stream, hey, obviously I'd appreciate anyone who's watching to join, but I would much rather people take the time to donate what little they can afford if they can. Like, I get times are tight. Trust me. I'm very aware. Credits. But they're worthwhile causes, and it does make people's lives better. Like, you're affecting a lot of people when you do help out. Profound music begins. Snack. Let's see. You'll have cola, some jerky. Anything back here? Lootables for the crew. For the outposts. I haven't decided. If I do a live stream, do I do a Starfield live stream? Or do I do a different game? Do I invite people to join in on some 40k goodness? Or random missions and adventures?
Can't say I don't appreciate it.
Don't know.
I doubt you came all this way just to do me a favor. Now you want to explain to me why you're going around harassing nefarious old men by wiping away their hard-earned debts?
Or like, do I do something old school? Do I do like a Fallout 4 modded game for the whole Jingle Jam, like 8 hours a day or more? Do I do a Skyrim? I haven't played Skyrim in a while. And believe it or not, I've never finished it. We just go get too obsessed with living in the world. Oh, hold on. Dr. Walker, here's a tissue sample.
Tissue sample? You came all the way down here for that?
Do I do Medieval Dynasty? Sengoku Dynasty?
What I'm about to be staring at?
Terramorph cells from a world too young to have one.
A fast-growing terramorph. That is
Do I do 40k
exactly
Rogue Trader?
Bring this to me.
Adrian.
She's...
Or maybe because it's the Oggs cast and it's Jingle Jam, I do it a Minecraft.
I need to see these cells.
Modded obviously seriously modded Minecraft. Yeah, keep walking.
Gonna ask you to not touch anything. Got some projects in the works down here, and I wasn't expecting guests.
Maybe in all the mods play.
And Lou mentioned how you took care of the debt. Managed to negotiate it down to something more reasonable. Good to see someone give the Trade Authority a bit of their own medicine.
It was good. I do good work. Do your thing. Then I will do a sweep and loot everything I can loot. Or,
all queued up. Let's gaze into this abyss, shall we? All right. Just get those cellular markers tagged. Wait. Where are the markers? This can't be right. This sample, it's Londinian. I'll need to get this all in a slate.
Okay.
Adrian really gave you this sample. You're not lying to me? Because if you told me this was a hoax, and it'd be the best damn fake I've ever seen, I'd be mad and very, very relieved.
Sample's not fake. I collected it myself.
Can't just humor an old man, huh?
Nope.
This sample, it's got all the indicators of the worst terramorph attack in human history. I presume you've heard of Londinian.
Sounds familiar,
It was
yeah.
a city wiped completely off the map by terramorphs. The swarms were so bad, they had to blow the spaceport and seal the place off from the galaxy at large. Not a lot of samples made it off the world from the time of the attack, but the ones that did, well, they look just like this one. I didn't detect any of the telltale signatures this specimen ever sat on a ship while it was alive, either. I don't think it was transported to Talsetti. This specimen, it grew there, faster than any terramorph should. Which means, if we're about to start a new era in human-terramorph relations, where big, sudden Londinian-style attacks can happen outside Londinian, that's not gonna end well for humanity.
The chances for survival, let alone maintaining any kind of functioning society, would be slim indeed.
So you lugged this bad omen all the way here. You want to tell me what your plans are for it now?
Orders her to take the analysis to Hadrian. She should be waiting at the 6th circle.
The circle, huh? Could use a drink about now. Here, faster we take the lift to the surface. Not supposed to use it, but given the circumstances, I'm inclined to just ask forgiveness. Let's get going.
Okay. Come, Doc Percival. We are now going to try and loot everything that you've left lying around in this lab. You've left some stuff for me to loot, right? Or not. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. My brain is sticking between doing an old school Minecraft stream in homage to some of the really old Yogscast stuff. All the mods 9 play, or all the mods 10, maybe. I don't know.
Now would be a good time to reprioritize what we bring with us and what we leave behind.
Do I do
or throw away?
A play that Skyrim or something else, something I can transition to after the Jingle Jam period? This is when being, say, live or on a Discord would be very handy, because I could do a quick poll. I'm sure if I do a poll on Twitter, I'll get like a couple responses, like 2 or 3 only. Which is not a great sample size.
Is not that the UC engaged in Xeno warfare in the past, but that they ever stopped. I would have expected them to very quietly keep this place open.
Well, about that. Oh, so this was his living quarters. Okay. We'll see. We'll see. After my interview in a bit, I'll do some investigating into how to actually get a live stream working. But more to the point, see what to do and settle on something. I know if I did the Minecraft one, I have a, I'll say nieces and nephews that may be very interested in it. Of course, I'd have to make sure, okay, yeah, because I do some online gaming with some kids every now and then, Minecraft, so I am somewhat passingly familiar with it. No kids on the live stream for charity. Right. Yeah, I'm about 75% sure it'll be a Minecraft thing. Do something more kid-friendly, I guess. Because it is the holiday spirit. I do enjoy a bit of the grim dark too. We'll see. Look how small and tiny this ship is. Actually, that's a cool ship. Celestial.
You should inspect your ship for heat leeches every... I'm sure you can find something you like.
Do you sell ships like that? Phalanx? Narcissus? I think that could work as a... on my ship, couldn't it? Could fit there. Nice cargo vessel. Let's go finish off meeting Doc Walker and Hadrian before I shut down my recording to prepare. Prepare myself to deal with politicians.
Keep a lookout. Notify us if you see anything.
As the public service has become very much public servants, or public servants have very much become politicians now. It's unfortunate.
Is that really her?
Hey.
Hadrian.
Percival. My God, look at you. You're an old man now.
You're no hatchling yourself anymore, Major. Our friend here showed me your sample. Suffice it to say...
Not here. Let's talk somewhere more private. Lou said we could use the back.
Yeah, I don't mind the outfit. Should investigate the other mods by the same creator. We'll see. So, begin your talk.
Lou gave me the abridged version of what went down. Yeah, I can't thank you enough for taking care of all that.
Makes two of us.
I hope it ultimately didn't end up being too much trouble.
A little more gunfire than usually like, but nothing I couldn't manage.
Well, that's certainly not what I was expecting you'd have to go through. But thank you. I'm just glad you both came through intact. So, were you two able to get that workup together?
Got it right here. That sample? It's an exact match for the ones from Londinian.
Londinian. That's exactly what I was afraid of.
Not thrilled to be the bearer of that kind of news. That's for damn sure. So tell me you've got some kind of plan for that workup.
Well, right now, we've got more questions than answers. So I've been trying to figure out what it's gonna take to access our old Terramorph data.
Good place to start. What'd you find?
It's in the archives.
The Armistice Archives? Doesn't that mean we be dealing with the Cabinet? And the Freestar Collective? And House Varun somehow? Guess we can kiss that approach goodbye.
I didn't think the Cabinet would be willing to hear us out either. But I called in some favors. They've agreed to hear us out on 2 conditions. 1, they want to see this analysis you two have procured. And 2, they want to discuss what happened on Tau Ceti. With both of us.
Okay. Yeah, if I need some to charm the higher-ups, I'm your guy.
That's about the best news I've had all day. But before you commit, I want to make sure you know the whole story. Percival and I, we're not just researchers. We were military scientists, ran a division of the UC together that deployed aliens on the battlefield as weapons.
Place I was hiding out. That was our unit's home base.
After some early fits and starts at other facilities, the place eventually became the heart of UC xeno-warfare. A practice that's been banned ever since the armistice went into effect almost 20 years ago. And the UC military cut us loose for what we'd done.
I actually know who you are in your past, and it's none of my business.
Oh, well, that means a lot. It's not something I'm exactly proud of. But it was during that assignment that the UC asked us to explore deploying terramorphs on the battlefield. The project never got off the ground, but the data our team gathered is now sitting in the archives, along with all the other information banned after the Colony War. Under the watchful eye of monitors from all the galactic factions still participating in regular politics. But if we can convince the Cabinet to help us access that data, it'll give us the tools we need to decipher what exactly this sample might mean. And hopefully, how to prevent more attacks like the one that spawned it.
Okay, let's go talk to Cabinet.
All right. I'm gonna go get this work up into the Cabinet's hands. I'll meet you out front of Mast in New Atlantis.
Good luck. You two are gonna need it.
You might wish to lighten your load. One is less likely to survive an ambush when one is weighed down with whatever all that is.
Well, I'd like to thank everyone for joining me. I've got to go prepare.
Might be time I start working on some projects.
But it's been a good 3-hour session or so. Until the next time, this has been Mhorgrimm. Thanks for watching my Let's Play of Starfield. Wishing you all the best. Hoping you're taking care of yourselves. Hope to see you again soon. But until then, bye now.